All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here talking all things outdoor lighting. We're talking Light It Up Expo. I got the privilege and the honor to hang out with TJ and Kenny today with Redwoods, and basically what we're doing is just like a quick tease because one of the things that I'm all about is adding value. I want to add value to the lighting industry. I want to add value to you guys, and really appreciate Redwood's support. You guys stepped up in a huge way, big time sponsor for Light It Up Expo. And I'm like, okay, how can we give more value outside of like the actual expo experience? And I thought, hey, let's connect you guys with some people ahead of time and kind of tease some of the things that you guys have planned, which is really cool at Light It Up. So thanks for joining me, Kenny. Thanks for joining me, TJ. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thanks for
Dude,
having us once again.
yeah, man. Happy to be here. Thanks.
I really just like hanging out with you guys. So I'm like, oh, let's do a Facebook live promo, but really just enjoy spending time with you guys and picking your brains and seeing what you guys are working on and stuff like that. But again, we're talking about Light It Up Expo, and just if those of you that aren't aware, Light It Up Expo is something that started last year. It was our first ever, and it truly is the first of its kind. Like nothing like this exists, where you're bringing together all things outdoor lighting. So whether you're talking landscape lighting or holiday lighting or permanent lighting, there's just such a need to there's just so much crossover. And maybe you don't love landscape lighting, or you don't love permanent lighting, or you don't love holiday, whatever. That's okay. There's just so much demand that your customers are going to ask you about. So we had this idea, and last year it was awesome. We had good support from attendees and vendors, and so we're going to keep doing it. And it's in Orlando, March 3rd through 6th. And really, it's to get training. So design, installation, training on sales, training on pricing, on marketing, how to get high quality leads. And then a big part of it is just being able to meet with vendors and honestly, like build relationships. For me, like anytime I'm doing business with someone, if I don't like them, I don't care how good their product is. Like it's just not happening. Like I have to like the person. And so I think that's a good opportunity. We have kind of like a day and a half of vendor time to get to know each other. And it's yeah, we want to see the products and stuff, but it's like, dude, tell me about you. Tell me about Maxton, who just broke his arm. Like I like getting to know people and like finding out like what's going on in your life and what are your values and like what's important to you and stuff like that. So that's what Light It Up Expo is. You guys want to just do a quick introduction of who TJ is, who Kenny is, who Redwoods is?
Yeah, TJ Lucero, one of the co-founders of Redwoods. We've been in business since 2019. Shipped our first product. We started the company to provide great products at a mid-range price. We have a full product line, full product offering, and actually we'll have some really huge announcement at Light It Up. We're going to be adding a whole new major product line that we are announcing there first. If you're going to be there, definitely stop by and talk to us. It's going to be huge.
Love it. Can't
Yep.
wait. Love it. How
Yeah,
about you, Kenny? Who's Kenny?
I'm Coach Kenny Kaufman. I just keep telling people that I'm a landscape lighting secrets coach. I feel like I am. I
You
love
are
teaching those classes and
Coach
helping
with
those
a K,
guys out.
baby. I love it.
Yeah, there we go. No, I'm Kenny Kaufman with Redwoods, and I'm on the sales and client relationship side. Love it. Love helping landscape lighting guys grow their business, and obviously help them with light fixtures too. Being on Redwoods is a cool job because we get to design some new stuff. And 2026 is going to be a huge year for us, man. We got a lot of really cool stuff going on. Redwoods, I'm pumped for Redwoods in 2026. It's our breakout year.
Love it, man. Well, okay. So I got a couple things because I'm a little pissed. Well, okay. Before I tell you what I'm pissed about, this episode, I'm going to give away 2 free tickets to Light It Up Expo. So
Okay.
don't let me forget. By the end of this little live, I'm giving away 2 free tickets. So if you're watching this and you're like, how? I'm going to figure it out. But you're going to get the opportunity to win 2 free tickets to Light It Up Expo, completely free on me. I want you there. So we're going to do that. But I'm a little pissed because, like you said, like you want to say like I'm a landscape lighting secret coach, but then TJ goes and ahead and steals you. You sell your lighting business. You're
Yeah.
a free agent, and then I don't even get a chance.
Hmm.
So like, I think what do we got to do to convert you to just full-time landscape lighting secrets and just abandon Redwoods live on the air tonight?
Not happening. I'm all Redwoods all the time now, baby.
I mean, look at his hat. Look at what he's wearing. You should see his
Pisses me off.
socks. Yeah.
Yeah, it pisses me off. Maybe he's probably wearing landscape lighting secret socks or something.
You know what? My T-shirt under here is probably landscape lighting.
Okay, yeah.
He probably has OLP socks on right now.
No.
All right, so a couple of things. We are going to give away 2 free tickets tonight. You guys are giving away. So one of the things we're doing at Light Up Expo is a big raffle. So at the expo, what we're going to do is I got these like little passports we're creating. So people will go around and they get stamped or signatures from different vendors. And then we want to encourage networking. So like they're going to have to like go and introduce themselves to someone new that they don't know, write down their name, where they're located, like how long they've been in business. And that's how they enter, right? So they're going to enter in this raffle. But then last year, I don't want to make up numbers, so I can't remember, but there was thousands of dollars of stuff that we gave away. You guys, what'd you guys give away last year at Light It Up Expo?
So, Redwoods, TJ and I both live in Augusta, Georgia. And, Augusta is known for the Masters, but there's also a very large pellet grill manufacturer that's right here in Augusta, and it's called RecTech. And I have a RecTech, and lots of guys around here have a RecTech. So we're going to actually give away a RecTech pellet grill, really awesome, nice stainless steel RecTech pellet grill right here from Augusta, Georgia. It's going to be awesome.
That's huge. Last year, I remember the people that won it. I was like, dude, I wanted to win that. I was pissed. I mean, it was my event. Like, why didn't I win the thing? We could have rigged that, but
afterward, they got it set up. They had the whole family grilling around it. They were all excited. It was awesome seeing the family use it that won it. So we'll do it again.
Unfortunately, I think it was one of those pressure washers that won it. It wasn't even a lighting guy.
No, it was a lighting guy.
Was it? I thought it was one of the pressure washing guys.
Yeah, it was, and I thought the right people won it because they sent in a picture their family was using. It was like, man, that's perfect.
That's great.
So
that was cool.
Let's do it again.
So you guys are doing another RecTech grill. That's huge. I mean, that's awesome. So I mean, especially if you win your ticket free tonight, and then you come to the show and then you win the RecTech, it's like, okay, this is pretty awesome.
For sure.
So let's talk about Light It Up Expo. How was the show for you guys last year? What was kind of most exciting, and what are you most excited about this year?
I'll say last year I didn't know what to expect. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Didn't know what to expect. It was eye-opening. It was awesome. The venue was great. The hall was big. There were a lot of vendors there. And the people that showed up were just great to talk to. We got a lot of good leads out of it. More importantly, we got to meet a lot of people, hang out with them over the several days. I love that it was, not just one day and we're set up for like just a few hours or one day. We had several days for people. If they couldn't get to us the first day, we'd talk to them at night, have a beer with them. The next day they'd stop by, talk to us. We'd learn about their business. And then the speakers that you had last year were top notch. So I'm really looking forward to see what you have in store this year. And anyone that comes this year is in for something good. Kenny, what do you have to add? Yeah.
No, I agree. And I've told a lot of people this and posted it in one of the landscape lighting pages this week. And some guy was asking, like, what if I could only go to one show this year, what show should I go to? And I'm like, if you're only going to one, you got to go to Light It Up Expo. I attended probably 7 different lighting events last year, and no bullshit, legit. It was the best. It was the best lighting event I've gone to. It was run. It was organized, really organized. It was easy to get where you were going. You knew exactly where you were supposed to be. The vendor room was large. It was easy to navigate and talk to vendors. They stayed open for more than 3 hours, which is great. And then on top of everything, you had the speakers and the breakout rooms. and the opportunities like to do other things while you were there. The venue was great. I loved it. It was the best event I went to last year.
Man, I'm recording that, and anytime you ever get mad at me or anything, I'm just going to play that back to you.
There you go.
No, I appreciate you saying that. And last year, you guys didn't know this because I didn't tell you at the time, but last year we didn't even know what we were doing. So now we actually have some experience. Now we know what we're doing. So this year is just going to be that much better. I'm fortunate to have an awesome team, and in even like working with vendors, like working with you guys, like it's honestly a team approach. Like we can't do this on our own. We need all of us. We need all of us to be there. So I appreciate you guys saying that. And honestly, like the reason why we do this, it's kind of like for lighting professionals by lighting professionals. Like I've been to tons of expos. I've been to events. I know like we need variety because everyone learns a different way. There's people that don't want to do a trade show. Like they don't want to go talk to vendors. There's people that that's all they want to do. They're coming just to meet with you. It's like the only thing I can do is meet with these guys, whatever, then they're done. Right. But then there's people that like the speakers. They like a keynote speaker where they don't have to like do a workshop and like they're not going to get called on. And then there's other people that want more intimate. They want more roundtables. So we actually provide all of those things. And it's not uncommon. Like last year, we had people tell us really good things about one thing, but like I didn't really like that. And we don't not do that thing just because one person didn't like it. It just means that we learn different ways. So when I tell people as an attendee to come and take best advantages, don't get frustrated if you don't like one thing, because the point isn't to get everything's going to be perfect. Come find what you're looking for. If you're coming to find better products, then make that your number one priority. And then you're going to get some bonuses because we got some amazing speakers or whatever. But, you know, don't expect perfection. Just come find the nuggets that you're looking for.
Well said. Well said.
So we've got some big speakers. And Kenny's going to be running the stage on, I think it's Friday. I don't know what time, but Kenny's going to be up there. And the reason I love hearing from Kenny spoke last year too, is Kenny's just so like down to earth, you know, like, I feel like Kenny, when he talks, I'm like, he makes me feel like sometimes I learn from mentors and they're like, I'm like, yeah, but that's cool. But you're like a unicorn. Like I'll never be like you. Where like Kenny, when you talk, I'm like, oh, I feel like I could actually do it. Like you're relatable, and it gives me confidence. Like, oh, I could actually do that. And again, don't take that the wrong way.
If like, he can do it, I definitely can.
Yeah, I mean, who's this guy? It kind of sounds like that, and it feels like that, but like it's truth. And I think that's a gift, though. I think that's why you're here. I think that you're able to help a lot of people that way. So Kenny will be there. We've got if you guys have not read the book, Go for No. Go for No is a small little sales book, but every salesperson in the world should read that book. So we have the authors, and they're coming to speak. They're one of our keynotes. We've got Brandon Vaughn, who he just led a class inside Landscape Lighting Secrets last month. And I'm telling you, it was fire. It was so dang good. So he's coming as one of our keynotes. So we got some big time names. We've got some smaller breakouts with like Dan Plata, who will blow your mind. Jimmy Tompkins, Megan Likes. I mean, all the people that are just killing it in business. And like, why would you not want to learn from people that are that much further ahead than you, you know? So yeah, good lineup this year.
Yeah, I'm pumped. We're also going to be teaching one of the breakout classes too. So TJ and I are teaching a breakout class for this year. So make sure, I can't remember what day we're on, but either way, we're going to be teaching a breakout class. We're going to be doing all things color changing lights, our bonsai color series. We're going to be talking about designing color lighting systems, because that's a little bit intricate on how to do that, grouping, and you know, the intricacies of installing that type of system. There's some design secrets and things that go into that kind of stuff. Some extra things you got to think about when you're installing color changing systems. And so that's going to be a really cool class. I'm pumped. It's going to be hands-on. We're going to be talking about installation, best practices, and a lot of design. So it's going to be a cool class.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. And that's something new we're doing this year. And by the way, I know, because we got some people on here, we're giving away tickets in just a few minutes, 2 free tickets to Light It Up Expo. if you already got your ticket, I already had someone ask me, I'm not going to give you a refund. Okay. Like just give it to someone, bring your spouse, bring a key team leader, whatever. But we are going to give away 2 free tickets, and we'll do that in a few. But that breakout is awesome. So what we're doing is you guys are allowed now to do these little mini breakouts and provide some education. So just to give a little bit more intimate setting than like the expo hall. So that's really cool. And actually, I saw your post not too long ago, Kenny, and I never really even thought about what you posted. You were talking about designing color changing, because most people just do like the red, green, and then you get those lights bleeding up against each other, and it just doesn't look right. And that picture you showed was a great example how you had like, no, this surface was red and then this surface was green, and I think that was good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you guys are giving away at Light It Up Expo. First of all, you're going to do a unveil of some mystery new product line, something, and that's happening at Light It Up, right?
Exactly.
Okay, that's exciting. You're donating to the raffle a Rectech grill, which is freaking dope. And I like that you guys are bringing in like the local roots of where you're from. That's cool. And then you guys are doing the breakout, so that's killer. I love it.
We might have something in a swag bag or two.
Oh yeah, the swag bags. This was never part of the plan, but we have become known for our swag bags, where people are like, damn, like they get the swag bag and they're like, I could go home now.
Yeah.
No, you got to go talk to the
pretty good.
vendors, and when we have speakers and stuff.
Yeah.
Before we give away the free tickets, I wanted to ask you guys. You guys are gaining some traction. Last year, you were at Light Up Expo, and you guys are starting to be everywhere. And like you said, this is your breakout year. You're dealing with a lot of different business owners. What are some trends that you see that the top guys are doing that the regular guys aren't? Like, there's so many people can get their business to like 300 to 500 grand, and maybe even 6 or 7, but they just get stuck. What are the top guys doing different that most aren't?
I would say, so one thing is like extreme focus. Like you see a lot of the smaller guys and they're all over the place. They want to do landscaping and mulch and lighting and they want to do irrigation, and they're taking calls to do all kinds of stuff. And sometimes that's, important because you got to keep the lights on. But the big guys, they're well capitalized and they're focused on that one thing, which is growing the lighting business. And there's different segments. You can still be focused on lighting business and do permanent and do landscape and do holiday. You could do all of those things, but they're laser focused on that piece. I think if I had to name the one thing that the guys that are really killing it are doing is just absolute focus.
Yeah. So I totally agree with that. How long does it take? So I see this weird like conundrum. I'm like, guys, you haven't suffered enough. Like, you haven't done the stuff that you're supposed to do for long enough to expect the result you think you deserve.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, there's people that have been doing a long ass time, but they're not doing the right activities. Like, how long should it take for someone to get to $1 million, to get to $2 million? Like, it drives me crazy, because I'm like, I'm surprised at the perseverance some of these people have. And I'm like, you haven't hit rock bottom yet? You haven't just gotten so fed up where you're like, screw it, I'll finally listen? What is that process like? What's the balance there to get to $1 million, get to 2, and how long should you give yourself before you switch gears or quit and go get a job somewhere?
So this is a tough question. The real question is how good are you at burdening or taking the suck? Right? Like if you're good under pressure, you're well capitalized, you can do that $1 million in 2 years. You can scale that thing quickly to that. It is nothing to say that you can't do that. I've seen guys do it in less time. Those guys are built Ford tough. Like, they're going to get it every day. They've devoted their life, 100-hour weeks to getting that. And they're built to endure that pain, because that's what it takes to get there. But then you see the guys that are on that slow grow method, and the truth is, it's a 6-year, 5-6 year thing. If you're not willing to be uncomfortable, like extremely uncomfortable at all times, then it's a 5-year thing. But if you're willing to embrace the suck, you can do it in a year or two, easily.
How does someone know if they're on the right track? Like, let's say they're 3 years in embracing the suck. They feel like they're embracing the suck, and it's like, it just hasn't happened yet. So do I just like do it 2 more years and then it's going to happen? Or are there indicators to be like, I'm not embracing the correct suck here. I need to pivot. I need to switch gears. I need to try a new method, a new process.
Yeah, I mean, I think you talk about a lot about this, Ryan, and I know Kenny talked about this at his session last year. But to go to that next level, to get out of the $400,000 level and get to the million, you have to get out of the day to day and build a team and run. Not let the business run you. You run the business. I think that's one of the, and you guys talk about it all the time, but that's just such a huge mental thing, because, what got someone successful up to, 400, $500,000 is not what's going to get them to $1 million. And it's just difficult to make that psychological change.
Yeah. So true. What got you here is not going to get you there. Like we talked about this on the scaling call that I just got off of, and it's so true that it takes kind of getting out of your own way and trusting that you're not the smartest, and being able to have talented people around you. Well, I joke all the time that I am absolutely talentless. My absolute talent is putting like extremely talented people around me. Like if they might put that on my tombstone. Dude has no talent, but surrounded himself with very talented people. Like I just have a way of being able to do those things.
I love that though. It's so true. What got you here won't get you there. And most people are literally like 1 or 2 key hires away from getting what they want. And it's so hard and it's scary and it's risky, but it's like, well, that's what you signed up for. As an entrepreneur, we have to take risks. We have to do things that others aren't willing to do. We have to not listen to the mainstream. You know what I mean? Because the mainstream is just workers, they're employees. Like we have to do these things. So if I think it's an admin, if you get an admin and then you get a key number 2 that can go do installs without you and calling you. I mean, dude, you got 40 hours back. You got 40 hours now to go grow your business. And like, that's what most people are missing, is that admin. And then some people have an admin, but they're either not the right person or they're not trained right. And some people have the number 2 is actually a number 5 or something like that. They're really not the right person, or they're not trained. And so they're just babysitting everybody.
Yeah, you're right. It takes less than you think. I visited a very talented lighting guy earlier this year who's doing like 2.2 million. And that joker had 3 technicians, him and an office person, 5 people doing 2.2 million. Like that's an impressive situation.
That's awesome.
He's killing it.
Revenue per employee is through the roof right there.
Through the roof.
Yeah. Hey, I wasn't going to name names, Scott Beard. I wasn't going to name names. I've been talking with Scott about this. It's so true though. Like that, like Scott is like so good, such a good human being, such a good business owner, right? But he just doesn't have the right people in the right place. And when he gets these people, he's going to get his life back, and he's going to be able to see the light again and be like, oh my gosh, it doesn't have to be this hard. So I appreciate you sharing that, Kenny. I mean, you probably have some talent somewhere. Yeah. So you're probably being hard on yourself, but like that is a talent, is recognizing your weaknesses and surrounding yourself with people that have your your weaknesses. Their strengths are your weaknesses. So that's huge. That's a huge superpower.
Yeah, I love what you're saying earlier. is like guys don't realize how close they are to greatness. You know what I mean? Like you think you may feel like you're so far away, but you're one great hire from being awesome, and you're one system away, and you're one, you know, change in your business away. But people are so scared to jump on those changes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's give away a couple tickets. If you guys, here's how to get the 2 free tickets. So the first 2 people, all you need to do is share this post. Tag Ryan Lee and tag Redwoods. If you'll tag Ryan Lee and you'll tag Redwoods, the first 2 people to do that, then you have to tag me, otherwise I won't know you did it. So tag Ryan Lee, tag Redwoods, and then I'll hook you up, the first 2 people, with a free ticket to Light It Up Expo. Tickets right now are $649, so you know it's no small feat there. We'll hook you up with that free ticket. So tag me, and then we'll send you a link. You have to fill out your information so we can email you the ticket. But yeah, first 2 people to share this post, tag Redwoods and tag Ryan Lee. Is it what's your guys' is it Redwoods Lighting or Redwoods Landscape Lighting?
Redwoods Lighting.
Okay, cool. Well, dude, I'm stoked. I seriously, like, I got so much work to do, so I kind of can wait because I still have a ton to do to prepare for Light It Up Expo, but it's coming up quick. So I really am so excited. I love these in-person events. It's the place to get energized. It's not just, I mean, it is cool to get inspired and like hear these stories and stuff, but like we had Secret Summit just a few months ago, and just to see people develop relationships that are almost not impossible online. Like Zoom is pretty good. Like, you know, we get to know each other, but like everything's so choreographed online in Landscape Lighting Secrets, where like at Light It Up Expo, like dinners and, you know, lunches and hallway discussions, like just one conversation could literally change the trajectory of your life and your business from this event. So I really hope people will gain courage, come to it. Yes, it's risky, but so is doing what you did last year. Like, you're not where you want to be. So take the time off. I don't care if it's like, well, I could make how much money could you make in those 2 or 3 days? You're going to lose out on way more if you don't show up. So these types of investments are, you know, people say, I don't know if I can afford it. It's like, you can't afford not to. It's costing you way more not being in that room than a ticket and an airline ticket.
Well said.
Speaking of money, I do have one question for you. You're doing the VIP thing again this year, right?
Yeah, we have VIP tickets. So we have, well, yeah, I should probably explain stuff better. So included in just like general admission ticket is lunch both days. So the expo starts on Wednesday from 2 to 7. We have pre-show classes the day before if you want to get hands-on training for landscape lighting or permanent or holiday. Then Wednesday, 2 to 7. So we don't have lunch because it starts at 2. And then Thursday, Friday, lunch is included with your ticket. Even for general admission, we're providing lunch for everybody. And then the VIP ticket gets VIP sitting in the front. They get to kind of mingle with the speakers and stuff. We have a VIP swag bag, and then we have the 2 VIP dinners Thursday and Friday night. So, yeah.
Yeah, I got to do the VIP thing last year, and I actually, you know, at first I felt kind of weird about it. It was like, oh, you know, VIP, my VIP pass. But what was super cool about it was the small group networking that it forced, you know, that group of landscape lighting guys that decided to invest in the VIP program. Like, we all got to hang out together and get extra networking in and time together. That was a really cool thing you did.
Yeah, it's something to say. Like, if someone's willing to invest the extra money, like, you probably want to like talk to those people. You know, they probably think like you, and they probably think, okay, I want to go faster, right? And that's kind of what it's about. I've seen these same like the same access that we give in other events. They're charging like $5,000 for their VIP tickets. I mean, ours is, I think it's like $1,549 or something. It's not crazy. I used to charge $1,800 for my landscape lighting live trainings. There was no VIP. That's just like general, you know, that was like everyone paid $1,800. So $649 for a ticket, $1,549, whatever for VIP is honestly a bargain with the amount of value that you're going to get.
Just
Nice.
the swag bag alone.
The swag bag alone, yeah. I don't know, whatever you guys have said, some pretty cool stuff's going in there. So, one year, literally, it was like our first like in-person thing. It was like we called it Lighting Mastermind. I was trying to figure all this stuff out, and I got all these vendors to donate stuff. Kenny, you donated like Redwoods. You guys had like donated like Redwoods hoodies and all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
People literally, we had so much swag. People they were like pissed. They're like, dude, I had to go to Mike Long was there. He's like, I had spent like $60 in shipping at FedEx to send my swag home because I brought a carry-on or whatever. So
somebody went and bought a suitcase.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So we got people trying to share. Redwoods Lighting didn't come up. But I shared and tagged Ryan Lee and Redwoods Lighting. So maybe it did.
Yeah.
Redwoodslighting.com.
There you go.
That's the website. Yep.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah, try your best. But I do have to know, and I can go on there and then maybe I can tag Redwoods after. But if you could try to do it, I'll hook you guys up. So Jeremy, if you did it, and whoever this is, as soon as I'm done here, I'll look and make sure we get you guys hooked up. Paul Gardner is a VIP all the way. I remember Paul sitting front row of it might have been my first Landscape Lighting Live. I can't remember which one it was, but asking all these questions and stuff. And then I got to know him later. I'm like, oh, dude, this guy is a badass. Like, usually the guy asking all the questions, you're like, is this guy going to be difficult? Like, do you not get it? And Paul, the reason he's a badass is because he's very humble. Like, I mean, he runs several businesses, and he's a VIP even if he doesn't invest in the VIP. So Hal Stringer, we'll see you there. I think you were there last year. I think Hal was there last year.
Hal was there last year. Yep.
So, all right. Did we get everything, or do we got to talk about anything else for Light It Up?
I mean, we're taking everything else to light it up. So everyone show up, and we're excited for what we have to announce. I mean, it's big. So
you guys are one of our top sponsors. You guys got a big booth. You guys are bringing it all.
That's right.
Yeah. Sorry, I fell off. Comcast has been doing work on the internet in the neighborhood, and it goes out quite a bit. So unfortunately.
Okay, sweet. So it looks like, and like I said, I'll get off here, but Jimmy Dudley, yeah, he was there last year. He's coming again this year. So got you hooked up with the free ticket as long as I don't know. Earlier you said you tried, but like we'll have to figure that out. We do need a share. So, but we should be able to hook you up, Jimmy. And then Jeremy looks like you got it taken care of. So, well, I guess the only other thing to mention is the hotel. A lot of people ask about the hotel. It's what's it called? It's a DoubleTree, which, by the way, guys, DoubleTree, and this is probably the main reason we did this hotel. They give out warm like oatmeal chocolate chip cookies at the front reception desk, and you can get them anytime. So like midnight snack, you're like, man, I don't know, I just need I got the munchies. Go to the front receptionist and ask for a warm cookie, and they'll hook you up. And if you want two, ask for two. So that's really cool. But discounted hotel room block rate. Hotels, they're not a lot. I think it's like $150 a night. So that's awesome. It's at the entrance of Universal Studios. It's a Hilton. We went and hung out the night after and went down to the whatever that was at City Block. You guys were familiar with it. I went and hung out with you guys.
Yep, that was cool.
Cool location. I was trying to bring the family this year, and they can't come. My daughter's got a dance competition the same dates again, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Because we were going to do Disney after Universal Studios, make this big deal. So just because I can't bring my family doesn't mean you guys can't bring yours. Like, make a trip of it, like combine some work, write the trip off, and make it worthwhile. So cool venue, cool vendors. It's just going to be a great time. Everyone's going to leave recharged, ready to make the best of this year. So appreciate you guys being part of it. Thank you so much to Redwoods. Can't wait to see your booth. Can't wait to see the new unveil, whatever's going to happen there. And really looking forward to it. So appreciate you guys also donating the RecTech grill to the raffle prize.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Okay, guys, go to lightitupexpo.com to get your ticket. Right now, we also have a 2 for $7.97. So a lot of people are like, hey, you know, can I get a deal if I bring my spouse or business partner or key employee? So we just made it there. And that deal's going on for the next little bit. It's not forever, but 2 for $7.97. And again, we'll be on here promoting the show and stuff like that. But stop making excuses. Stop saying I'll go next year. Stop saying like that ain't going to get you anywhere. You've done that up until this point. Like TJ said earlier, what got you here won't get you there. Like, let's make this your year. Stop waiting for stuff to happen. Stop hoping, oh yeah, maybe. Stop hoping that things are going to get better. They're not. Like, you have to create your own economy, and you're going to do that at Light It Up Expo. So hope everyone has an awesome night. We'll see everyone in Orlando.
See you in Orlando.
All right. Later, everybody.
See ya.
Thanks, Ryan.